The following is a conversation between three guys, Matthias, Hessel, and myself, and we talk about YouTube automation, YouTube cash cow. We focus on the story of Matthias, how he got started with YouTube, how much money he's making right now, and what is holding him back from scaling even further. So, without further ado, please enjoy our conversation with Matthias. So, Matthias, welcome to the show. How are you, man?
Thank you. I'm good. I hope that all of you are good as well.
We're doing fantastic, man. We're doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. So,
Great.
we reached out to you because I noticed that you are in the same space like Hessel and I are, which is the kind of search, how-to tutorial videos. Um,
Hmm.
but it's interesting because your channel, you reveal your face, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
seems that you are not automating your videos yet. So I think we have a lot to get into in this conversation. Before we started, he kind of showed us a little bit how much you're making. So I think it might be interesting for the viewer as well to know how many views you're getting, how much money you're pulling in. You mentioned something
mm,
about the RPMs going down, so maybe we can get into that as well.
sure.
But yeah, you want to maybe start by like introducing yourself, who you are, where you're from, how you got into this.
Yeah, sure. My name is Matthias and I live in Sweden. I actually got into this, less than a year ago, actually. I I saw that the prices of like food and electricity and stuff like that was really going up in Sweden, and I started like because I work full time, so I started to have less and less savings, and I always had like this goal that I want to save at least 60% of my income per month. That's like one of my goals. And I was like, okay, now it's going down a lot because electricity is up like quite heavily right now where I live in Sweden, food as well. Like, so I was like, okay, I need to have something that can actually like help me to like be able to keep this 60%, savings up. And actually, as of right now, it's basically covering all of my like basic income, or sorry, basic like expenses like food, rent, and stuff like that. So everything I get from my job now, I can just straight save. So it went from 60% to 100% save instead. So
Wow, that's incredible, man.
yeah, that's, I feel I don't understand how that's even possible, to be fair. But yeah.
That's pretty incredible. So, how did you kind of find out about this like niche? I mean, it's not a common thing when you think about YouTube per se.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm going to be just 100% like transparent in this video, in this like video here. I think he's called Yuri Automation or something like
Okay, I
that.
think we know that guy. Yeah,
We know him a little bit, just a little bit.
right,
We know him.
Yeah, I get it. I got the sarcasm in there.
right.
But I think like yeah, 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 exactly. I just saw like his videos and it just made so much sense what he was doing. He was like teaching, how to rank in search and that it can, if the video rank, it can stay up there for months or maybe even years if you're lucky. And I was like, wow, what a great business idea or what a great like thing to do because I know that a lot of YouTubers make videos and they maybe like blew up 1, 2, 3 days, but then they just die, but his videos were able to pull in like views like constantly and just increasing. And I was like, wow, I think I can do that. It doesn't seem to be that hard. So I just started, and I was really, really shy in the beginning. Jesus Christ. I was like, I was shy to even put up my voice, and it's crazy how far I've come in less than 1 year by actually being shy to just talking on the video. But now being like, I can show my face as well. Who cares?
Yeah, and this is actually what I was gonna ask as well. It's so interesting to hear how you started. You said that you were shy, like even to record your, face, your audio, whatever. And now 1 year later, man, you've come a long way. How many views were you pulling in again every 48 hours?
It varies a lot, but right now it's 35 to 36,000. But just right now in the last 48 hours, but it's like from 30 to 40,000 in that range as of right now, at least.
Which is incredible. Good job on that.
It's
Quite good.
okay.
Question,
It's okay.
question is, a lot of people are in the space, they don't show their face, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of us are also automating the process to, other people for a very cheap price. So why are you showing your face?
That's a great question. Actually, I've been asking myself that question a lot, and I mean, like, But honestly, like, why not? I mean, I'm no prince. Like, I'm no like royalty or something like that that I need to, be like aware of everything I say. Like, I need to be scared of everything. Like, who
Right.
cares? Okay, I show my face. I mean, I say something like stupid or something like that, but like, it is what it is. I'm just one
Besides
in.
besides that, like, aren't you looking to maybe outsource this simple work? Because that's what I'm
Mm,
doing right now. Outsourcing everything to people from India, Pakistan, other countries for like $3, $4 per video.
wow.
And I know you're still recording everything yourself.
Yeah.
What's the reason behind that?
That's a great question as well. I'm just so stupid, honestly. I mean, why don't I just, like,
Hey, don't say that. You are not
but
stupid. Say I'm smart.
I'm smart. I'm smart. Yeah.
Good.
I don't mean like I'm stupid like that. I'm just feeling like I'm stupidly lazy, to be honest. I
Okay.
could, of course, like, just taking my time and just, outsource it and make like the whole thing that Yuri talks about, just, automate this whole process and stuff like that. I think that's like, why am I not doing that? But I honestly love this process so much. I just love making videos. I like to be like productive, in all honesty. Like, you could, of course, outsource it, which I think I'm going to do, but I'm never going to, like, if YouTube doesn't ban me, for example, I'm just going to continue doing this because it's just fun to be productive. It's fun to actually just work. I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to chill on the beach? Yeah, I mean, it's nice 1, 2, 3 days, but then, you need to have some kind of goals or some kind of drive.
I love that. I love to hear that. The way you said it, like honestly, that was very what's it called? Like honest kind of, or like really like you
Yeah.
actually feel that way.
Yeah. I'm very honest as a person. I don't like to hide anything, to be honest. I mean,
That's
obviously,
amazing.
obviously, we all have something to hide, probably, but I don't like to do so. I like to be as transparent as possible because that's why should I be somebody else? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
no,
philosophy, I guess.
100%, 100%. So even though you are going to, or you might outsource the production of this video, like, do you have any plans to scale?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that if I'm going to scale, I'm just for some reason I'm a little bit scared how I'm going to control that entire process, to be honest. I mean,
Nah, it's easy, man.
it is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
It,
hardest
it
part?
What do you think is, yeah.
I think that when you've done everything yourself, it's just like how I'm going to explain to them, do it like this. I want to be exactly like this. I mean,
Mm,
I can't point it out. So
yeah,
I think that it's like, you're stuck in that comfort zone and I for sure need to get out of it. I mean, if I'm going to scale 100%. Yeah.
right. So like
And
you feel kind of it's hard to let go of the control.
yeah, for sure. It's really, really hard.
Right, right. So when it comes to creating these videos, right? How do you come up with video ideas, with topics?
How do you do
Mm.
research?
Because that's the hardest part from what I know and for me as
Mm.
well.
It's not that hard, to be honest. You just look at for example, what's working for other people. You can check that. Or, if you've been watching a lot of how-to videos, you probably get a lot of like browse, suggestions like popping out all the time. And you can check new channels, what are working for them and maybe you can do like similar things. I have a couple of channels, for example, how to, or I'm not going to say, by the way, sorry, but it's a bunch of like it's a bunch of channels that I've
Funny
been
thing
able.
is, that's probably mine. I don't know.
Maybe for sure, yeah, probably. I've just like seen a bunch of these how-to channels in general and just seeing what works, and maybe I can do it a little bit better or maybe similar. I mean, just try it, or you can also
Like,
use.
one interesting thing I see in your channel is, um, with all respect, every time I see a video on your channel, I have already seen it before. So I
Yeah,
think you're not really doing keyword research based on search volume using tools or using the
no,
search bar. You're mainly looking and subscribing to competitors and looking what they are doing, right?
yeah, 100%. That's
All
that's
right.
my main focus. That's for sure. And
And it
that's maybe.
works.
It works, but I saw like the way you say that and look at me. It feels like you're kind of judging me. Maybe I don't know,
No, no,
but
no. I
no,
said
I'm
like,
sorry. I get it. I get it. I'm just it's not like the most correct way, maybe, or if you're kind of copying other people and stuff like that. But I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I just want to try, like see what works. If that worked for that person, why can I just, try it as well?
And there are no
That's
rules that you can't steal others' topics.
there isn't, but sometimes when I see that many people have stolen mine, you get like kind of, like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's the feeling.
Yeah, yeah, I know, and I have that feeling so many times. So I know that it's like it's not nice, you don't it doesn't feel good at all. But it's the game. It is what it is,
It is the game.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the game for sure.
You
yeah,
take it from others, and others are gonna take from you.
exactly, exactly.
It's a free market, baby.
It is.
All right, cool. So 36,000 views. Let's get to the juicy stuff, right?
Mhm.
I'm sure you're watching this and you're like, man, this Matthias guy, Matthias, he seems like a nice guy. He's pulling in money, he's doing everything himself, not automating. I wonder how much money is he making? So
Yeah.
give us what do you like? How did it grow as well? Like not just like a
Mm.
ballpark number, but how long did it take you to monetize? Kind of the whole money side of it.
Yeah, sure. I can tell everything. I was firstly monetized on May this year. So I got my monetization about 6 months ago in May, and it started pretty all right. I think it was 7,000 or sorry, $700, which is like 7,000 crowns in my currency in
So
Sweden.
how long did it take you to monetize
It
from when
took
you
like
started?
6 months, about 5 or 6 months, something like that.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's
So it was
typical.
it was pretty quickly actually. It was really surprisingly how quickly that was. So firstly, it started out in May, and it's been actually slowly growing, but a little bit now going down actually. It's
Okay.
it's it's still like it's still good income, but it's been going a little bit down since August actually, a little
Right.
bit.
So what's your latest paycheck?
Uh, it was it was $1,300, I think, $1,300.
Wow, incredible. I mean, imagine how many people watching this
Yeah,
are gonna be like, I would love to pull in 1.3K.
yeah,
For some
yeah.
people, that's life-changing money.
It is.
And that's all
Yeah,
profit, right?
it's all profit because I'm not outsourcing right now. But I mean, I just feel like it could have been much more. I feel like I'm still kind of lazy, in all
Okay.
honesty,
So what makes you say so? Why do you think it could be much more?
because when I get home from work and I'm just like I just know that I could have done like maybe doubled or even a third of what I'm doing, like the amount of videos I've been doing as of right now. But I'm just wasting time here and there, stupid like pulling up like TikTok and just getting stuck in that. And I just I mean, I'm so aware of what I'm doing, so I'm kind of yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself because I feel like if I cut that everything out, I would be at much better like income on YouTube as of right now, basically.
I feel like you're very strict with yourself.
I think you have to be honest. I
Right.
mean, I mean, if you're not strict, I mean, you're
Other people are gonna be strict for you.
exactly. I think so, and you need to have some kind of control over your life. I mean, especially if you're young, in your 20s. I mean, that's the best like time for you to actually build something.
I
So if
love
you're
that.
not strict in your 20s, it might be harder later on because maybe you now have a wife, family, kids, and stuff like that, and that's pretty. I mean, I
That's a
know
good point.
I know a couple of my friends that already have kids, and I mean they have no time to do anything basically after work. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
so so that's why it hurts, when I waste time. It actually hurts. I'm not
But
like
one question to you. Like you said, you work a full-time job. You
yeah,
are about 24, 25, 26. We don't know. But
yeah,
but like, don't you have goals for like scaling this to maybe 5 to 10K a month that you don't even have to go to your job anymore? Like, do you have
yeah.
plans for that, or a dream?
I think about that what you said right now every day. In all honesty, I think about it every day. But I'm just right as of right now, just stuck in this comfort zone. I just feel like I can do this all myself, and then I can scale. That's like I'm stuck in that kind of way of thinking, which is I think it's not good at all. But yeah,
But think about it. It took you 1 year to get to 1.3K passive, consistent income.
yeah, yeah,
Like, that's pretty incredible.
it's
I mean,
fine.
I would probably guess you're doing like 30,000 crowns salary at the job?
It's a little bit less than that, but yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
okay. Even then, like you are already pulling in half of your salary from your YouTube search content.
Yeah.
You increase your view count double, over a
Mm,
sudden you're making your salary,
mm, mm.
right?
Yeah, yeah. It is crazy. It is good. I mean, it's great thing to do in 1 year, but if you can't just think about, oh, it's awesome, it's awesome. You need to keep going forward. You can't
Of course.
you can't get like stuck in that kind of It's so weird because if I was 1 year like back and I said that right now I'm going to have $1,300 like passively, I will be like, holy shit, like that's amazing. Like how is that even possible? But now when you actually reach it, you feel like yeah, it could have been better actually. It's so
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's such a weird feeling
You
actually.
quickly get adapted to it for sure.
Yeah, and you get kind of disappointed when you don't hit the results that you like previously done basically. You get a little bit like
Okay, right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Even if you start making 10K a month, even then you'll be like, last month was the same.
yeah. Yeah, you get a couple like complacent in that, I guess.
Right,
But that's
right.
good. That's what keeps you going forward, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So what are your future plans like now? Like you said that you are thinking every day about how you want to scale this operation that you have going on, and I mean, once again, I just want to say it's incredible what you've been able to do like by yourself. Because for me, you guys are a big inspiration and example. Because Hessel, he has a very similar story to you. Like we have a video about his story. Your story is pretty incredible as well. How you started everything yourself, 1 year, 6 months to monetize. You're now pulling in 35,000 views, 1.3K passively. Moving forward, right? You said you want to scale this, perhaps you want to automate it. How do you see that? Like, what's stopping you, and how do you see yourself overcoming that in the next year?
Wow, that's a great question actually. Um, I think that I have to trust other people more maybe. Trust that other people can do good work as well. And it's such a weird thing to say because of course there's people that can do it much better than me, but I just need to like get like out of that limited mindset, I guess.
Right.
And the way I'm going to do so is by just doing it. Like I have to take the first step someday. I have to do it.
And also because you have capital to outsource as well. It's not
Yeah,
like you are broke and you want to kind of start with the automation. No, you have like money coming in, so you can slowly start testing different freelancers or something.
exactly. That's true actually. Yeah, that's true.
Man,
Start it tomorrow, man. Just
that's
find people
incredible.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to start tomorrow. Yeah, sure. I need to create the Upwork account and I'm going to start. Yeah.
You
You
already
don't
have.
even have an Upwork account?
I
Oh
think
my
I
God.
actually I think I do because I think I made a video about Upwork and I just created a like quick account.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, man, listen, this is really, your story is incredible. You are a very interesting person, right? You're kind of mysterious, and like I
Okay.
like that about you, and hardworking, and also like really hard on yourself, which keeps you going, which you don't become complacent with yourself. Be careful with that though, because you have to enjoy the little wins as well in
That is
life
true.
that you
Yeah.
do like get. So I think this is a pretty good note to wrap it up. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, Hessel. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next one.